All right. Hey, everybody. Thank you all for joining me for my special announcement. So, last night during Dr. CC Says, my Facebook Live, we were talking about this concept of why not? Why not you and why not now? So, I can ask myself that same question. Why not me and why not now? Why can't we do the things that we want to do? And why can't we be blessed like other people are blessed? Why not? And one of the things that we talked about last night was that a lot of times we are able to come up with all these reasons why we can't do something, or why we shouldn't have something, or why something won't work. But if we shift our thinking, if we shift our mindset, and if we start to ask ourselves, why not? Why not me? Why not that opportunity? Why not that promotion? Why not that house? Why not that relationship? Then we will find that we have so much more that's available to us because there is power in shifting the way that we think. There's power in shifting our mindset. So, y'all, the reason that I'm telling you this is because my special announcement actually comes out of a why not moment for me. Okay, so let me give y'all a little bit of background. So it was January of this year, and my wonderful husband put together this amazing birthday video for me, right, for my 40th. He got everybody that I love, all my folks, all my family and my friends, to do this video. And then, in true Kevin Walker fashion, he reached out to some people that I absolutely love and admire, but people that I probably would not have reached out to on my own, right? And so one of those people was the amazing Dr. Kristen Guillory. We call her Dr. G, and she's my speaking coach. And so I had done a few events with Dr. G probably over the last 2 years. So boot camps, workshops, master classes, and I absolutely love her. I love her energy. I love just how dynamic she is and how much she pushes you to be the best version of yourself. Right. And so she has this course, this speaking course called Next Level speaking course. And so I had the opportunity to do it in the fall of 2021, and I didn't do it. Right. And I'm in it now, y'all, but I didn't do it in fall of 2021 because I came up with a lot of reasons why it wasn't the right time, why I needed to be concentrating on something else. And y'all, that's okay because God said you gonna do it when you need to do it. And so, fast forward, my husband reached out to her. She did an amazing birthday video for me. He saved it kind of for the end of the video and surprised me. And so I reached out to just say thank you and just to say, how appreciative I was that she took her time to make me a video. And so she said, hey, we need to catch up. Let's hop on a call. So we hopped on the call, and she was asking me about all the stuff I had going on. And so I was telling her how, I had this desire to reach more people and to do more things. And I told her that God had actually dropped some in my spirit for later in this year. And so, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all what that is now. That is my women's conference that I am hosting in October of this year, October 2022, and it will be in the DMV area. So, be looking out for that. But that's not the special announcement. Okay, so I was on the call with her. I'm telling her about all these things and about the desire that I feel like God has placed on the inside of me to make sure that a lot of people, not just the people that I have the privilege of coming in contact with one on one, but the people that's in the community, especially communities of color, understand what it is that God has for them to do. Understand just how amazing they are, and understand how their magic and how their authenticity, right, can get them to a place that they never dreamed possible. And I had a desire to reach as many people as possible in as short of a time as possible. And so we're talking, and she told me she had another next level course coming up. And so, y'all, immediately, I started recounting or counting all of the reasons why this wasn't the best time for me, right? Oh, I got to concentrate on this. I'm working on, some things at my 9 to 5. I'm working on protecting my peace and right? And so the more we talked, the more it became increasingly clear to me that the time was now. It lined up with all this other stuff that I had going on. It lined up with the desires that God had put inside of me. Again, this desire to reach people, this desire to help people be their best selves, right? And so God tapped me and said, why not? Why not you? And why not now? And so, y'all, I joined the Next Level course in February alongside some of the most amazing, intelligent, dynamic, and supportive women that I have ever met. So, shout out to my Next Level cohort. I know some of you all are on the live right now. If you in here, drop something in the chat. Just say hello to the people. All right, let me look real quick. Hey, sis. All right. I see I got Tammy and Ayana. Yes, and Kiva. Yes. Hey, y'all. It's great to see y'all. So a lot of people that's in the chat already are they're in my Next Level course. And so they can tell y'all when I get to this next part, they can back me up. So y'all, we have been working. Do you hear me? We have been working hard for the past 3.5 months. And I'm so excited to share with you all that I have reached a why not goal for myself. And I can officially say that, y'all, I am now a professional public speaker. Yeah. And the crowd goes wild, right? Yes. And so, y'all, I am a professional speaker who is available for keynote addresses, for workshops, for trainings, professional developments, podcasts, panels, you name it. Okay, so basically, what I am telling you is that I am available to support in almost all the ways that a professional speaker could support. Okay, and so y'all, my Next Level folks, drop in the chat now, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. Drop in the chat how hard we've been working. Okay, y'all let the people know. Y'all, we have been working like we're getting another degree. Okay, and y'all know I have a bachelor's, a master's, and a doctorate degree. And y'all, it feels like another degree. Okay, I have class 2 days a week, every week. I have done a lot of internal work. I've done a lot of work on my material, and I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about my material. I have worked on my presentation style, on my speaking presence, and most importantly, y'all, I've done a lot of mindset work. And I realize the importance of the work that I've been called to do, the work that God is allowing me to do. And so let me tell y'all where this work has led. So I had the opportunity to create a number of workshops and trainings around a few topics. So one topic in particular, one of my favorite topics, is authenticity. So when we talk about authenticity, being your authentic self, showing up in every space as yourself every single time, wearing your hair the way you want to wear your hair, having an accent, or what people up here in Maryland call my southern accent, right? Having an accent if you have an accent, right? Saying yes, ma'am, or no, sir, if that was how you were raised. Wearing the colors you want to wear, wearing the type of clothing that you want to wear. But more importantly, making sure that you are using your voice, you're sharing your perspective, right, with others, because who you are right now is needed. Who you are right now is enough. And you all can't see what all my shirt says, but I put on this shirt when I need to be reminded that I'm enough. And so shout out to my Fairfield folks who have been supporting me every step of the way. I actually got this shirt from a Fairfield person. And so shout out to you. It came from one of her conferences, but good enough, strong enough. We are enough, y'all, right as we are. And so we don't have to code switch. We don't have to act like anybody else. We can be exactly who we are and we can change lives. We can shift the atmosphere being exactly who we are. And so, as you can see, I'm really excited about authenticity. So, I have some workshops and some trainings around finding your magic. So, your magic is your mannerisms, your attitude, your genuineness, your identity, and your core values. So, we really, in our workshop, we really get into how do you identify what those things are for you, and then how do you use them. I also have another one on finding your voice. So, y'all, our voice is not something that comes from outside of us. Our voice is already on the inside of us. God has already given it to us. So, how do you sit still? How do you be mindful? How do you be self aware and actually listen to what's already there and then allow yourself the space to let your voice shine, right? Let your voice come out and be heard out loud and on purpose. Then I have another one on filling your space. So that's kind of, that's this idea of having main character energy, right? You should be the main character in your life. You should be able to fill up all the space in the first place of your life because it's your life. And so, of course, you all know I am a psychologist. So, I also do all things mental health. So, I have topics about the importance of good mental health care, the impact of stress on our mental health. One of my favorites is coping strategies to help you have good mental health, and of course, self care. Anybody from work to my personal life will tell you self care is huge for me. So, I have a really good workshop on self care for providers as well as for caregivers. Okay. So, like I told y'all, I've been working. All right. And I've also been talking to Jesus quite a bit. And y'all, this has really been a faith walk because, you can have a good heart and you can want to help people, but you can also be hesitant about the response that you will receive. All right. And let me just speak for me. I'm always eager to help. I am always eager to have an impact. I was raised that way. That's how my mom and my daddy raised me. Right. But I'm not always sure about the response that I'll receive. But that has been one of the most amazing pieces of this journey since I've been in Next Level. The response to the things that I am doing have been such a blessing. And so all of my folks are supportive. And if you all have heard any of my talks, connection is important to me and having good folks around you, that's important to me. And so, y'all, my husband will stop what he's doing at any given moment to be available for all of my Facebook Lives or for any event that I have. He makes sure that I have all of the equipment that I need. And he is always, very certain to say, baby, I'm proud of you. And so I appreciate him for that. My brother is always in the virtual building and always on the phone with me. And like he's done my whole life, he always hypes me up and reminds me that I am that person. My besties have always been there. They always have a word for me. They are always praying for me. And they're going to always be in the building. At least one of them, it's five of them. At least one of them is going to be present at all times. My coworkers, who are really more like my family, they make sure that they set reminders so that they can support me on my live every week on Wednesdays. My hometown folks, my Fairfield folks, have been absolutely incredible. They are following me, they are sharing my stuff, they are subscribing to my YouTube channel. For y'all that didn't know, I got a YouTube channel. I'll drop that in the chat. Okay. And even I have my Skigi folks, right? So y'all know I went to Skigi. All my Skigi folks are sharing and they're sending me messages and encouraging me. And I even got a Fairfield slash Skigi person. So Artie McCaslin, shout out to him. He has been working on some amazing graphics for me for Heart and Soul Mental Health, which is my social media space. It's the space where I try to give a lot of tips on mental health and I try to, help reach as many people as possible. And so he is doing some amazing graphics for that as well as for my women's conference. And so, y'all, this has been one of the most amazing times of my life. It really has. The way that people have shown love just encourages me and inspires me to do more. I told the folks last night on the live, I'm so happy to be in this place. right? And I'm not so much talking about a physical place, I'm talking about a spiritual and emotional place. So Tamala Mann has a gospel song, and she says, I never knew my life could be this way. I never knew the sun could shine all day. I've been a lot of places and seen a lot of faces, but I've never been in this place. And y'all, this place is an amazing place to be. And I'm thankful to God that I'm in this place of freedom, this place of acceptance, this place of learning and leaning into my magic, this place of favor, and this place of love. I'm just so happy to be here. And I'm so happy that y'all are along on this ride with me. So, I told y'all my big announcement. I am a speaker. Yes, a professional public speaker. And I need y'all help with some, okay? So I have a goal of booking 24 speaking engagements between now and June 2023. 24. So that's basically 2 engagements a month. And y'all, I'm already on my way, right? I got some awesome things coming up that I'm going to tell you all about in addition to my women's conference. One thing I can tell you about now, I have booked my first out of state retreat that I will be speaking at. It'll be in Texas in October of this year. And so I am really excited about that. And I would love to have other engagements. I want to be what we call booked and blessed, not booked and busy. Somebody corrected me earlier. You don't want to be booked and busy. You want to be booked and blessed. So if you are connected to any women's groups, any professional groups, or community service organizations, my workshop on finding your magic would be perfect for them. Okay. If you know of any retreats, any lunch and learns, any professional development opportunities, any panels or podcasts around authenticity or around mental health or around self care, drop me a DM or drop it in the chat right now. Okay. And I will follow up with you. I am able to support in most capacities out here in these public speaker streets. That's what my speaking coach, Dr. G, calls it, the public speaker streets. So y'all stay tuned. I have some really cool stuff coming up. I got one thing that's coming up I'm real excited about. I can't quite tell you about it right now, but I will be talking about it soon. So just keep following me, keep rocking with me. Sign up for my VIP email list if you want to be one of the first people to know about the stuff that I have coming up. Okay. And like I said last night, y'all, God has placed everything that we need on the inside of us. And we have so many opportunities to impact others, to help change lives, and to make a difference. So make sure that you aren't getting stuck on all the reasons why you shouldn't or why you couldn't do something. Do like I did with this opportunity. Shift your mindset and ask yourself, why not me? And why not now? All right. So y'all, you keep dropping stuff in the chat. Celebrate with me because I am overjoyed about this. All right. So y'all just let me know if you got anything for me. Keep rocking with me. Y'all be blessed and y'all have a good night.